If you've ever wondered whether her quiet little reactions actually mean something, today you're going to see the signals she won't put into words. She doesn't announce interest. She leaks it in tiny shifts you only notice once you know where to look. The first sign is how her energy changes the instant you show up. She becomes a little brighter, a little sharper, like your presence flips a switch she didn't plan to touch. This isn't rehearsed behavior, it's instinctive alignment. When someone feels drawn to you, their emotional rhythm quietly syncs with yours. Ever seen her light up without realizing it? That's not manners, that's connection forming beneath the surface. Then comes her attention, the kind she can't fake. She remembers the little things you mention, your preferences, your worries, even random thoughts you barely recall sharing. People only store information tied to emotional value. Someone polite forgets. Someone invested remembers. And when she responds with genuine curiosity, adding new angles or asking deeper questions, she's making mental room for you. Another indicator is how she creates small pathways toward you. Maybe she sends you something that reminded her of you, or she checks in about something minor just to keep the door open. She finds reasons to reconnect instead of ending conversations quickly. A person just being friendly closes loops. Someone interested keeps them alive. Watch her physical cues. Her eyes return to you more than once, not in long stares but in quick, repeated glances. Her smile flashes before she can control it. Her stance shifts so her body naturally faces you, and she fixes little details, hair, clothing, posture, as if preparing without even realizing it. Her body reveals what her words hide. But interest isn't only about attraction, it's also about comfort. Notice the moment she stops being polished and starts being real. She lets you see her humor, her unfiltered opinions, her raw reactions. That's vulnerability, and vulnerability is never random. When someone feels emotionally safe, their guard drops because they trust the space you create. Here's something most men overlook entirely: the rhythm of her engagement over time. Interest doesn't just show up in isolated moments, it forms a pattern. Notice how she reacts when you pull back slightly. If she initiates, checks in, or circles back to reconnect, that's emotional momentum. She's not doing it out of boredom. She's doing it because your presence has become part of her internal world. Also, watch how she behaves when conversations pause. Does she restart them? Does she look for ways to keep something going? These tiny behavioral echoes reveal emotional investment far more honestly than any dramatic gesture ever could. But the sign that overrides everything else is consistency. She doesn't confuse you. She doesn't vanish without reason or send mixed signals every other day. She shows up with steady energy, predictable presence, and sincere effort. Because real interest isn't loud, it's reliable. If you want clarity, stop chasing big gestures. Look at the quiet patterns, the subtle reactions, the tiny acts she repeats without thinking. Real interest whispers before it ever speaks. If this helped you decode her behavior, hit like and support Beyond Average. Stay tuned, the next video goes even deeper.